Good morning. The meeting really just getting underway, but we do expect the board to take a vote at some point today. Now, ahead of the vote, supporters of removing officers from schools held a rally. They gathered outside CPS headquarters this morning with more than just rallying cries.
We are here today again to demand the removal of student resource officers and to demand the investment in restorative justice practices and overall more sustainable practices that support a better learning environment for the students.
If they get what they are asking the Chicago Board of Education to do, there will be no CPD officers in CPS schools starting next year. Right now, about 40 schools have school resource officers, or SROs. If they are gone, it would be up to CPS CEO Pedro Martinez to come up with a new safety plan by June that would change the way discipline is handled in schools. The focus would be on conflict resolution and restorative justice practices. The mayor said yesterday it would be up to different schools to decide how to use the money saved by removing officers from schools.
If schools want security guards, or if they want restorative justice practitioners, that those dollars could be made available. I think the other important thing, though, is that each school community should have a strong relationship with their respective police districts. Policing is just one component of community safety.
Over the past couple of years, 19 local school councils voted to remove officers. But if the board approves this resolution today, those local school councils would have no say if they want officers or not.
Parents can certainly voice their concerns to the board, but it will set in motion a policy to strip those remaining schools that have cops on campus, to strip them of those police officers.
Violence is still a real threat inside and outside CPS schools. Last month, 3 students were shot outside Senn High School on the north side. One student died from his injuries. Superintendent Larry Snelling was asked to comment on removing officers yesterday when announcing charges in that shooting. He says CPD may not be in the schools, but they'll be present.
When those kids are on their way to school, during arrival times, we will have our officers present. We will have special attention in those locations, as well as dismissals. And if there's any threat of any violence or a possibility of violence around those schools, we will still have special attention there. And the CPD officers, with the great work that they always do, will continue to do the same.
Now, Denver Public Schools removed officers from its schools back in 2021. However, it reversed that policy after they had a school shooting there in 2023. We're live at CPS headquarters. I'm Eric Runk, WGN News.